He's going into that area. Look what he has below him. Oh!
The night before a big day, I'm freaking out. I do nightmares.
I've met fearless people, but most of the time those are not the guys that ski for a long time.
I need to be in stress to ride in competition.
If I don't have a good feeling, then I just step back.
Fear is definitely a part of the equation competing in freeriding.
Kristoffer Turdell, 30 seconds.
I'm pretty good at deciding where my limit is without passing that line.
He goes even bigger!
Oh, he's done! Oh, that was absolutely incredible.
Straight over the double.
He has that all dialed in. There's no luck involved here. He just knows exactly his capabilities. Watch this display of amazing technical skiing in really difficult terrain.
I want it to look like it's a walk in the park, just effortless and easy. I grew up in Gällivare. It's a small mining town far up north in Sweden, above the Arctic Circle, so it's pretty far away from everything. There's a really long winter there, so that's probably why I came into skiing from the start. I've been skiing as long as I can remember. My father is a really strong skier. Mom was also a skier. My twin brother and my older brother, wider family, cousins, and most of my friends in Gällivare. We had a lot of skiing.
Hey, Kristoffer.
I was kind of serious about alpine racing for quite a few years, but after a while I just got tired after, all the strict rules in alpine racing, and discovered the more freeride big mountain part of skiing, and that's what I fell in love with, and freeriding especially, and then after a couple of years, freeride competitions.
Another one of our rookies, Kristoffer Turdell. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
In Swedish, I would pronounce it Kristoffer Turdell.
Also going into the very technical part. We're going to see something big. Holy moly.
And no way!
Is having an amazing run.
Okay, well,
that is impressive.
That's all green all the way across the board.
He won the first contest he ever competed in on the Freeride World Tour.
First year fourth, second year third, and then in my third year ended up winning, even before the final.
Kristoffer Turdell!
Which I'm really happy with, because I broke my leg off before Verbier. It's a lot of work that goes down to a comp. I'm kind of a control guy. I want to be in control, and the way I try to do it is do as much homework you can from what info you have. You have to be super good at scooping lines and look at stuff from below and turn it around in your head and try to imagine, okay, is that possible? Is that snow good to ski and without actually being on the mountain? You'll go to a riders meeting and get pictures from the organizers, and you'll get more and more info. So you try to create an image of what will happen in the future, and the more you know, you will definitely have an advantage over your competitors.
Is there a human behind the calculating machine?
I'm from northern Sweden, growing up in a small town where we don't really talk that much. I think it takes a while to get to learn to know me.
You know what makes a champion? When you take a loss as good as you take a win. It's this guy.
I never lost though.
Trying to figure out how it works. He's a mastermind.
Well, his skiing is quite problematic actually, because you look at him and then you're like, ah, this looks so easy, I bet I can do it. And then you try to do the exact same thing and it doesn't work.
Kristoffer Turdell, he has calculated balls.
So this is the start gate. I'm gonna do the first traverse. There's a lot of different fears that you experience during the season. You always have those thoughts in the back of your head that you can get injured. You also have that fear of losing or missing out or not being able to do what you want to do, or sometimes you're thinking, oh, I'll be happy just to re-qualify, and sometimes you think like, oh, I'll be happy just as long as I don't look like shit on the live stream.
How you feeling today?
I don't know. Haven't really decided where to go yet. But it's always like this, so it should be okay. Those thoughts will always be in your head. So I feel like it's best to stay within my limit and calculate that to handle the fear. You have to come to that point to really decide, okay, I'm going here, and then you try to turn away that voice in your head.
We have someone in the start gate that is defending their World Tour title.
After that, there's just 100% focus on that line.
Taking that same air off the top of Berkeley and looking like he's got a slightly different plan than, and now looking to get himself into his line in this ultra technical section.
Taking that top one big and sending it straight into the pocket. He's so good at lining up that transition and managing to shut it down without his skis chattering as well. I don't know how he does that. His technique is on point.
You know, I talked to Kristofer. He said he's been working, and it really shows, been working on being smooth. Kristofer's got his suspension set real stiff.
He is such a strong skier. A little bit of a side slap on the landing of that three. It was just too flat. But putting in a backy as well. Looked like he was going to under-rotate, but pulling it around and taking another air off the bottom.
He was so fast by the time he hit that third one.
A little bit wild down the bottom. Super smooth and fast at the top, putting in 2 tricks. So fluidity all the way to the max. We haven't seen a single score going to the end of the judging criteria for any rider in any category, and the smoothness that he has been working on paying off there. I wonder how much the side slap's going to hurt him on the 3.
So an 82, that's a solid run there for Kristoffer Turdell.
I'm not happy. Felt like I was close to falling a couple of times, so maybe I should be happy about it.
So we're going to have a look at the championship ranking. Marcus is still way out in front there, 7,200 points, but Kristoffer Turdell second at the moment, defending World Tour champion. So I think technically Kristoffer could still win.
So many things at stake, so many things at play. It's all coming down to this.
If you want to be at your best and compete and beat the other guys on back to Ross, you need to handle being scared. You have to take some kind of risk to put down a good run. It's really inspiring because it's the most difficult. It takes big mountain skiing to the best and top part of it. Being good at very really proves that you're a good skier.
If you win the Extreme, that is something that just cements your place in the Hall of Fame.